Alright, let's learn how to tie your belt and find out which way is the best for you. Hello and welcome. This is Master on behalf of TaekwonWoo.net. In this video, I will show you 10 different ways to tie your belt. The belt in Korean is called ti. I believe this is the first thing that you will learn in training of Taekwondo. Did I say 10 different ways to tie your belt? I think I did. Then let's get started. Alright, the first method, this is quite classic way to do it. I want you to grab the center of the belt and place on your belly button and wrap around your waist. And overlap the back and bring the end of each belt in front of you and cross over. And here I want you to put the top one under the boat. And here, bring this top one over the bottom one and pull it through the loop and pull it side to side. And check it out, there's even length. Alright, number 2. From number 2 to all the way up to 10, we are going to cross over the back of your belt so it creates a straight line. It will make you look neat and clean. There are 2 different ways to get to that point. The first one is just grab the center of your belt and place on your belly button. And wrap around your hips once again. Here on your back, I want you to grab your belt with your both hand like that and bring it to the front, nice and smooth. Here, now your back is straight. Now bring this top one under the boat. Alright, that's one of the ways to do it. The other way to do it is, I want you to grab the end of your belt, about the length that will be hanging once you complete your belt, and place on your hips. Alright? And wrap around twice. I want you to make sure it goes on top of the end. 1, 2. And place under and take this out of the other end. Here. From here, just like we did it earlier, bring this top one over the bottom into the loop and pull it side to side and check it out whether it's even. Alright, number 3. Number 3 is exactly the same thing up to this part as we did it earlier. However, instead of bring this top one over the bottom, we are going to bring the bottom one over the top. Here, bottom one over the top and through the loop and put it side to side. Like that. Alright, number 4. Number 4 is the same as earlier up to number 3. Here, bring this bottom one over the top. However, I want you to make sure this bottom end just go through the between the layer of the belt. Like that. And pull it side to side. And fix it as you need it. Alright, number 5. Number 5, we are going to just add one more movements from number 4. Number 4, we just put the bottom end between the layer, remember? Man. Alright, number 5. Number 5, we are going to just add one more movements from number 4. This is what we did earlier in number 4. Put bottom end between the layer of 2 belt, remember? That's what we did it. And put the other end through the loop. But here, I want you to put this end, same as we did it the other side, put it here, between the layer of the belt. And pull it side to side and check the length of the belt. Alright, from method number 6 to 9 is going to be exactly the same as we did it in method number 2 to 5. However, beginning movements are quite different. First of all, I want you to grab the center of your belt. Actually make one end a little bit longer than the other end. Longer end is going to be closer to your stomach. And wrap around your waist. And bring it to the front and put it here through the belt. And fix your uniform as you need it. Right. Almost there. Here. Now I want you to drop the bottom end and bring it here under the boat of the belt. As you can see, this movements, this part is quite similar as we did it earlier before the final wrap. Here, I want you to do the number 2 movements, what we did it earlier. Bring top over the bottom and pull it side to side. This is number 6. And here, bottom to the top. This is going to be number 7. Now, one end between the layer. Number 8, the other end. Number 9. And now you may be wondering what's the differences between way of doing this, right? I want you to simply think about the differences between the art. Some martial art heavily involved grappling, throwing, pulling, ground techniques such as judo, jujutsu, aikido, compared to some other martial art doesn't have much involved those movements like taekwondo or karate. You could also look at it as a look versus efficiency. For example, if you tie your belt as I showed you example number 2, and if you do wrestle, your belt might be easily untied. Compared to number 5, it's quite secure from pulling and throwing. I also want you to compare the size of the knot that you created between number 2 and 6 and rest of the way of doing it. As you can see, number 2 and 6, the knot is quite big and fat compared to the rest of the way of doing it is quite flat. This is very useful if you do wrestle. Let's say if you place your stomach on the floor, it will prevent pushing the knot into your stomach. Alright, that's the difference between big and flat knot of the belt. How about the back of the belt? Overlapped or crossover? Which one's better? I guess this is all about the personal preferences. Some people like to do it in all the way, classic way to do it. However, let's imagine that you are in the competition. During competition, your uniform got ruined. Your referee asks you to fix your uniform. You don't have much time to make it look pretty, right? You have to quickly fix your uniform and back to the game. Often we see judo practitioners tie their belt during the competition as I showed you method number 1. Alright, that's all I have in this video. I hope you found this video informative. If so, please give a thumbs up and share with your friend. If you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe. If you want to learn more, please visit my website at TaekwonWoo.net. Alright then, I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. 감사합니다. Alright, number 10, last one. This is my favorite. I call this Mama's way doing it. I love it.
Here, bring both hands front of you and tight. And hold it in half. Make it quick.